Okay, so we're testing the Acre animations mod. So Argus, show off the animation for the touching your ear animation.
All right. So the way we have it right now, when I talk over the 343, my character puts his hand to his ear and talks like there's an earpiece that I'm wearing. You can see me take my hand on and off as I talk through my 343. There you go.
Okay.
Now, when talking over the 148, you put your hand down to your vest, as you can see here. I'm talking over my 148 right now. Talking over the 148 again. Once more.
That's just the way we've configured it right now. You can set whatever radio to do whatever specific thing, and that can be set server side, mission side, client side.
Yeah. And lastly, when using a 117, we have a third animation. When you talk over the 117, you hold the full radio in your hand, which in the case of the 117 being a large box is a phone, so it looks like you're holding a phone.
The phone does not match up perfectly. Like you got it inside your upper lip, but that's fine. Yeah, and so do you want to show the animation in the vehicle as well?
Yeah.
So the animations also work in fire from vehicle seats. Actually, check the turret, because the turret, we didn't check the turret seat.
Yeah. All right, so from the turret seat, one sec, let me reconfigure.
Try the 343. Oh, you have the vehicle?
Yeah. So 343 I'm talking into right now.
Can you look directly ahead while you do it?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so the try pulling out your gun. There you go. Now do it. Okay, yeah. So the animation doesn't change with your head movement when you're not having your weapon raised, and so you were like talking into your mouth or into your hands. Yeah.
Got it.
It does when you have your gun up. It doesn't work properly when
Yeah.
your gun up.
Now here's the 148.
Yeah, works fine.
Okay. And lastly, let me pull out the 117. Here's me talking over the 117.
Okay, the phone is floating in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I see that.
Vehicles.
So the animations in the vehicle can be disabled as well. That's an option.
Yeah, yeah. The vehicles might be a bit buggy. We might want to look into not using those. We'll see.
Mosaic, a couple things. One, this is what the 343 in the hand looks like.
Oh, yeah. Pretty neat.
This is what the 148 in the hand looks like.
And I think the 148, when you put a 148 in your hand, it uses the RHS 152 on it. Or that might be the vanilla radio.
And then last thing, I think you should probably show, from your perspective, what each of those look like.
Oh, yeah, totally.
First person.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's the 343 ear touch, and if I turn my head to the left with free look, I can see my hand. Normally I can't see it though. And here's the 148 vest. Free look, I look down, I can see myself rubbing my own nipples. And then the 117 big phone, which I can't actually see. Oh, I can sort of see a little bit of the phone if I angle my head right.
Yeah.
You'll notice that the animation where you have a big phone, or like the one where you're holding it, the radio to your head, like Corn was doing, that one does obscure your view a little bit. That animation if we want.
Yeah. We could use the vest animation for that as well if we wanted.
Yeah.
The only other thing is the aim down sights, which is probably the most.
Yeah.
There's an option to disable aiming down sights while you're using a radio. So if I'm looking down my sights, radio, stop aiming down sights. Go to the radio, it goes right back in automatically. Yeah. So all I'm hitting here is caps lock to enable and disable the radio. I'm not hitting any other keys.
Yeah. Of all the changes, that one would be the most contentious, most likely.
Yeah. But that option can be enabled or disabled.
Yes.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It feels kind of cool.
Yeah. But compared to everything else, that's the only option that really affects gameplay. Yeah.
I think this would be nice to tell who's hot miking is one thing. Being able to see if your squad leader is talking to platoon or listening to platoon, because I remember there's a keybind you can set that just puts the radio to your face so people can see that you're talking in or listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember right, that's in the CVA options.
Hey, if we have some consistency and we set this server side, then we'd actually know, like, oh, that person is talking to platoon because they have a phone up to their ear, or that person's only talking to squad because. So you can actually get information from this. If you're spying on an enemy, you can see it. Oh, that person's a squad leader because they're talking on the phone. Right, so you can actually pull information from it too, which is pretty cool.
It's a key. I think the P key is not. It's used for the scoreboard, but I haven't seen it. Okay, here. So this is the listen to radio button. See what I'm doing right now?
That's my point.
Am I holding a radio in my hand?
Yeah, you're just holding your phone.
It's the phone, the 117 phone.
Okay. Is it the 343 now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so whatever radio you have active, you just hold it up to your face with the hand animation. And this you can do this when someone's talking to you on the radio, just to show people that you're listening to the radio and that you can't hear what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm squad lead and platoon's talking to me and there's, like, people standing around me, I can do this and, like, hey, I'm listening to platoon right now.
Yeah.
Which I think is neat. And you can do this.
Oh.
Yeah. Can one of you guys? I guess it's just the hand animation that you're doing before corner, right? This is the same. Yeah.
The listening animation's exactly the same as the talking animation. So.
The hand one specifically, right?
Yeah. It's just holding up the radio without queuing up your actual radio, so it's less background noise.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. I think you should add this mod. It doesn't seem to fuck with Acre at all. Doesn't seem to mess with any other mods. Like, there's nothing crazy happening right now.
And we have the full mod pack enabled, so.
Yeah. We're running one of Argus's missions right now.
Yeah, so the framework is active right now, so it seems to be working with the framework.
That's good. All right.
So yeah.
I'm gonna end this.
Yeah.
We can test that ammo can mod too, maybe.
Yeah.